Welcome to Tech Blueprint, a window that lets you know the latest technology news in the world. As globalization deepens, the semiconductor industry has become an important cornerstone for the economic development of all countries. However, in recent years, in order to curb China's rise in the semiconductor field, the United States, Japan, the Netherlands and other countries launched the Chip Tripartite Agreement, trying to hinder the development of China's semiconductor industry by restricting technology exports and cooperation. However, as the chain reaction of the Chip Agreement gradually emerged, the U.S. strategy did not seem to be completely as expected, and even paid a considerable price in some aspects, which also made the United States begin to make concessions. Since the launch of the Chip Tripartite Agreement, the global semiconductor market has fallen into unprecedented turmoil. As the main signatories of the agreement, the United States, Japan and the Netherlands have tried to build a semiconductor technology barrier against China through a series of export restrictions and technology blockade measures. However, the implementation of this strategy did not go as the United States wished, but instead triggered a series of chain reactions. First of all, for Chinese technology companies, the Chip Tripartite Agreement is undoubtedly a huge challenge. Due to the inability to obtain advanced semiconductor technology and equipment from abroad, many Chinese companies have encountered unprecedented difficulties in R&D and production. However, as the saying goes, opportunities are born in crises. In the face of difficulties, Chinese companies have also embarked on the road of independent innovation and accelerated the development of the semiconductor industry. Secondly, for the signatories of the agreement, such as the United States, Japan and the Netherlands, the Chip Tripartite Agreement has also brought a lot of negative impacts. On the one hand, due to export restrictions and technological blockades, semiconductor companies in these countries have lost the huge Chinese market, resulting in a decline in revenue and reduced profits. On the other hand, in order to safeguard their own market interests, companies in these countries have begun to look for alternative markets and partners around the world, exacerbating competition and uncertainty in the global semiconductor market. Against the background of the Chip Tripartite Agreement, the latest chip export restrictions issued by the United States unexpectedly adopted a more relaxed attitude towards some of China's largest chip manufacturers, such as Changshan Storage Technology. This change has aroused widespread attention and speculation from the outside world. According to people familiar with the matter, the reason why the United States did not restrict Changshan Storage Technology was mainly due to strong opposition from Japan. As one of the main suppliers of Changshan Storage Technology, Tokyo Electron's revenue depends largely on the Chinese market. If the United States imposes export restrictions on Changshan Storage Technology, Tokyo Electron will undoubtedly be hit hard. Therefore, under strong opposition from Japan, the United States had to make concessions. This concession not only reflects the delicate situation of the United States in the global semiconductor market, but also reflects its difficult choice between winning over allies and safeguarding its own interests. On the one hand, The United States hopes to curb the development of China's semiconductor industry through the chip tripartite agreement. On the other hand, it has to consider the interests of its allies and market reactions, so as not to cause turmoil and rebound in the global semiconductor market due to excessive restrictions. As the chain reaction of the chip agreement gradually emerges, the global semiconductor market is gradually moving towards a delicate balance. In this state, countries and companies are trying to find their own positioning and development direction. For the United States, although it plays a leading role in the chip tripartite agreement, it has to make some compromises and adjustments in the face of the complexity and uncertainty of the global semiconductor market. In the future, the United States may pay more attention to coordination and communication with its allies to jointly cope with the challenges and opportunities of the global semiconductor market. For signatories of the agreement such as Japan and the Netherlands, while safeguarding their own interests, they are also actively seeking cooperation opportunities with emerging markets such as China. After all, in today's globalization, no country can be completely independent of the global market. Therefore, these countries may play a more active and flexible role in the future development of the semiconductor industry. For China, although the tripartite chip agreement has brought it considerable challenges and difficulties, it has also stimulated its determination and motivation for independent innovation. In the future, China will continue to increase its investment and R&D efforts in the semiconductor industry, strive to break through technical bottlenecks and blockade restrictions, and promote the rapid development and rise of the semiconductor industry. In short, with the continuous changes and development of the global semiconductor market, the U.S. chip agreement has caused a chain reaction. In this context, countries and companies need to re-examine their positioning and development direction, and respond to the challenges and opportunities of the global semiconductor market with a more open and cooperative attitude. Only in this way can we jointly promote the prosperity and development of the global semiconductor industry. China began an anti-subsidy investigation into mature U.S. processed chips, as domestic chip technology caught up and exports exceeded $1 trillion. The U.S. tightened chip exports to China and banned Chinese high-tech companies. China fought back to maintain fair competition and get rid of U.S. technological suppression.